Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year. Today is the first day of 2014. I had that written on my hand because I didn't know what day it was. Anyway, I'm broadcasting. This is Sir David the Bard. I'm coming out of Colorado. I'm down here in Littleton, and I'm looking for a pot store. Where are they? GPS hasn't put them on there yet. TomTom goes, I don't know. So anyway, I wanted to do a video on pot. Now, let me say from the very beginning of my video here that I am totally against anybody driving anywhere at any time under any circumstances with substances that could endanger their driving ability and killing other innocent human beings. Totally against drunk driving. I went to a party last night. The Bard went to a party. 66 years old. The goddamn Mormon church never let me go anywhere or do anything. So we had a party. And Mr. Screwdriver came over and goes, Bard, want to have some fun? Yes. So I had one screwdriver in, 6 hours? But I thought I was being a bad boy. And I know there's a lot of you girls out there that like the bad boys. That's my only chance in life, is there's some girls that just like bad boys. Anyway, getting off of the screwdriver. The pot law now in Colorado, my understanding of it at this particular point, is that you can buy pot a half an ounce for out-of-state people and 2 ounces for people in the state. And you can smoke it recreationally, put it in your brownies or whatever you want to do. And of course, all of us in Utah go, Colorado's next door. Our next vacation, I told my wife, we're going to Aspen, Colorado. So what's there? And I said, oh, skiing. Just in the summertime? Well, I don't know. Maybe they're smoking pot in the summertime. So anyway, my 15-year-old daughter goes, I'm going with Dad. We're on vacation. It is against the law, I think, for anyone under 21 to use it. And so anyway, Utah has just gone berserk because they know half of their state's going to go on vacation to Colorado. And so the Mormon Church and the Utah power, they have a law, and I think there's a few other states, not too many, a few other states that have a metabolic component. Metabolic means inside the body. So if you're driving back from Colorado on vacation and you smoke some pot there, but you haven't smoked it for whatever, 8 or 10 hours or a couple of days, you're not impaired. I'm positive of this. You're not impaired. You can drive and you have all of the senses and reaction times and whatever, but you're carrying inside your body that metabolic process that you had smoked pot. So the Mormons, I have a link here, take a look at it. The Mormons are trying to just control. They can't control your weenie anymore or your vagina anymore, so now they're going to control your pot smoking. So they just have to be in everybody else's business. They just can't go home like the Quakers, the Mennonites, and the Hershites. I don't know, but those people don't knock on your door. They just go home and they live their religion. None of us care, and none of us bother them. So anyway, in Utah, if you get stopped by the Highway Patrol, and I have to say the Highway Patrol in Utah is pretty sophisticated. I come from California. The CHP, they're sophisticated. They're the big boys. They're the big boys. But Utah, these are not dummies. So anyway, if they stop you, and I don't know how this is going to work in Utah. They have to have probable cause to stop you. Let's say your tail light is out. That's probable cause. So they can pull you over and say, hey, I want to see all your documents and whatever. And by the way, do you smoke pot? Well, not for a few days. He says, well, you're not impaired, but you got it inside your body. Metabolic is in there. Metabolic. You can be arrested. Jesus Christ. in the state of Utah. Not for smoking pot, but for having pot inside your body still. Not affecting you. Utah says it doesn't have to affect your driving. It's just, if it's there, we're going to find it. So the punishment for metabolic trespass, I guess you'd call it, is the same. The same as if you'd been blowing a .088888999. Jesus. It's the same punishment. And you're perfectly sober, you're perfectly sane, but they're going to get you. Now, you know what's really fun about, I'm not an expert on drug stuff because I don't believe in drugs. But I'll tell you this, our next vacation is Colorado. I don't believe in breaking the law. So, anyway, the Utah people are trying to control everybody that comes into Utah, that if you ever smoke pot, or not forever. I think metabolic only stays, it may stay in there a month, up to a month. But if they start to do hair follicle testing here in Utah, it goes back 6 months, so you're screwed. No matter what, you know, if you don't live like the Mormons, if you open your store on Sunday, you're evil. If you smoke pot and responsibly, you're evil. If you drink any alcohol, you know, I was at the state liquor store. See, here in Utah, you can't go to a grocery store or a regular place to buy alcohol. And so you have to go to a state liquor store. The state of Utah makes millions and millions of dollars in taxes on state liquor stores, but they don't want anyone drinking. So anyway, the state liquor store in West Jordan, across the valley, had a line around the block. It looked like they were trying to get in and see Monson in person. It was so crowded, it was like an hour-and-a-half wait to buy a bottle of wine. Well, we know where to go. The bard knows. So we go into the liquor store, state liquor store, and we're going to buy a few things, and there's like 6 counters. It looks like Walmart at Christmas. Every counter was open, and there was about 15 deep in each line. And just happy people gonna celebrate. So my sweet daughter, I won't mention her name, she tells me to keep her off my videos. She's getting the liquor. Okay, so I told her, I just said, I'd like a couple of screwdrivers, just get a little bit of vodka. And she says, well, what proof? And I said 150 proof. She said, it only comes in 100 proof. I said, the bard takes 150. Go get some Russian vodka. She said, Dad, that's moonshine. I said, no. So anyway, I thought she was just going to go in and get a little bottle. Well, pretty soon I'm looking all over the store, and I see this woman with this bag, you know, the shopping cart bag thing they carry, and it's full. I go up to Ray. Oh. I'm a dead man. I go up to my daughter, and I said, honey, what are you buying? She said, well, I got a little vodka, got a little rum, and several bottles of champagne. I said, oh my God, it looks like we're alcoholics here. So anyway, we had a good party, and I'm on that story because of drunk driving. I don't believe in getting behind the wheel of a car, and my son came up with an excellent idea. And I don't care if you like it or not, I do. I think it should be against the law in every state, everywhere, to drive a car with any alcohol in your system. 0-0. You better blow 0-0 or you're gone to jail. And I know that's radical and fanatical, but I don't like to see innocent people killed because somebody can't control their drinking. So my sweet wife Mercy, she stayed the sober driver. What do they call that? The designated driver. The sober driver. So anyway, she drove me home, and I was rocking out to music, and Abigail and I were in the back seat just rocking out, and oh, it was a fun time. It's the best time I have ever had in my life. Well, no, wait a minute. I've been married 6 times. It's the second best time I've ever had to be with my family and to be with my grandchildren and to see them happy and see them prospering. And oh my God, in our group we had Argentine family, we had Ecuador families, we had Filipino families, we had you know, almost constant different diversities in our family. And I thought that was just beautiful, and fireplace, and we had a good time. So anyway, I just want to put this link on here that if you smoke marijuana anywhere and a Mormon can catch you, they're going to try. Why? I don't know. It's kind of like the Supreme Court appeal. Why? I don't know. But somehow these people are just obsessed with trying to control everybody else's life. And what's funny is few of them can control their own life. Thanks.